plotting and Allah is planning, and Allah is the best of planners. Insistence on sinning. A person might be committing a small sin, but the ulama say that insisting on a small sin makes it a major sin. When you keep on doing it again and again, it becomes a major sin. And Al-Dhahabi, in his book, he talks about some of the evil endings. He said there was a man who used to be obsessed with chess. When he was dying, they told him, say La ilaha illallah. He couldn't say it. And then just before he died, he kept on repeating, checkmate, 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 until he died. Because he was thinking about chess. Al-Dhahabi mentions another man, they came and told him, say La ilaha illallah. He said, give me the bottle, give me a cup, I want to drink. Khamr, alcohol. Because he was addicted to alcohol, that is the thought that came on his mind in the last moment. Al-Rabi' bin Saburah, he says that he witnessed the death of a man who used to work in a diwan, an accountant, who used to work in a diwan. He's always calculating numbers. And before he died, they were telling him, say La ilaha illallah. He was saying 10, 11, 12, and he was counting numbers until he died. Ibn al-Qayyim mentions the story of someone who was dying. They told him, say La ilaha illallah. He said, I can't. He didn't have a problem with his tongue. He could speak fluently, but he could not say La ilaha illallah. Allah did not give him the tawfiq. Allah did not allow him to say it, because he did not have a life record of La ilaha illallah. We always think about it that I'm going to do whatever I want. I'm going to sin the way I like. And then before I die, 5 minutes before I die, I'm going to say La ilaha illallah and I'm guaranteed Jannah. It's not that easy. وَيَمْكُرُونَ وَيَمْكُرُ اللَّهِ. You are making a plan. You are plotting against Allah. This is a plot against Allah. When you say this, you are plotting against Allah. Why? Because you're telling Allah, I'm not going to worship you. You are making the intention that you're not going to worship Allah until the last moment of your life. What is that? Isn't that planning against Allah? I'm going to do what I want now when I'm young, and then I'm going to think about tawbah when I grow old. You are planning against Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah is telling you, worship me every day and night in your life. You say no. I'm going to try to go around this rule and sneak around it and then make tawbah in the end. I'm going to outsmart Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. وَيَمْكُرُونَ وَيَمْكُرُ اللَّهِ وَاللَّهُ خَيْرُ الْمَاكِرِينَ. They are plotting, and Allah is planning, and Allah is the best of planners. There's one scholar just a few weeks ago, he mentioned to us a factual story that happened. They were visiting an old man who was dying. They came in the house. All of the household, they were listening to loud Kulthum music. Kulthum is an Arabic singer. The man was in the last moments of his life, and the tape recorder was to the highest volume, listening to the songs of Kulthum. This sheikh came in and told them, ittaqullah, fear Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the man is dying, and you're listening to songs. So they took out that tape and they put Quran instead. When the old man started hearing Quran, he said, turn it off and put Kulthum back, because she soothes my heart. And he died. When you grow up on something, you're going to die on that thing. Never think that you can outsmart Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You have to have khashya of Allah. The ones who are safe, feel safe and secure of the punishment of Allah are the losers. Only the losers are the ones who feel secure from the punishment of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Khashya is an integral quality of the Muslim. To be a mu'min